Hi everyone, today I have come up with a new topic that is table in MS Word, which is chapter 4. In my last video we discussed about the MS Word, how to insert pictures, clip art, how to insert shapes, how to fill color. But in this topic we will learn how to insert a table in MS Word. Now come to the point. In this page you can get to see a person. This person, his name is Charles Simonyi. He is an Hungarian American computer software architect who built the first version of Microsoft Office suite of applications. Okay, now this is the person who built the first version of Microsoft Office. Now comes the introductions part of the table. Table is what actually? Table is a container that holds informations. Okay, now this is the table. I have drawn a table here. This is the table. Okay, now here what you can do, you can keep the informations here. You can record the informations in the table. Okay, that is why it is saying that table is a container that holds informations. Now you can get to see here A, B, C, D. This way I have written A, B, C, D, and this side on the left hand side I have typed 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, now you see this this column, this is we call is a column, A column, B column, C column. The vertical data, this data, it is called a column. Okay, now this is what, this is the B column, we all say this is the B column. Okay, now this is the C column, this is the C column. Okay, now this is what, this the vertical column, it is the vertical data, we call it as a column. Okay, now you see this is row, we all say this is the horizontal data. This one we call the row. This is row 1, this is row 2. Okay, this is we call a row. This is what, and this part, only the cell in the box, this one we call a cell. It is the intersections of row and column. Okay, this part we call a cell, where I have kept the cursor. This one we call cell. This one is the cell. This one is the cell. Now if I want to go to the next cell, and if I want to type anything, yeah, this one is one cell. This is we call a cell. Okay, so table are used to display informations in an organized way, or you can say in a systematic way. So these are the introductions of the table. Clear? Our first topic is how to insert a table. Here I will show you how to insert a table. Okay, now to insert a table, first you have to go to the insert tab. This is the insert tab. Then under the insert tab you will get this table. Okay, now you will click on the table, then one box will come. This is the box. Now here you can get to see here some of the boxes are here. You can choose from here also. The first process I will show you. Suppose I want column 1, 2, 3, 4. I want 4 column. Okay, I already explained you which one is the column. Yes or no? Now the vertical ones, the A, B, C, D, that one is the column. So I want the column 4 column. Now row, how many rows I want? 2 rows. This is the first row and this is the second row. Row, that one, the horizontal one, that is the row. Yes or no? That 1, 2, 3, 4, the numbering one is the row. Yes? No? Now I took here 2 row and the column is 4 column. Now I will click here. I'll select this. Now you see this column and rows came. Now how many rows? 2 rows. Now see, this is the rows. This is the first row. Okay, now this is the second row. This is the 2 row I have taken, and the column, how many column? This is the first column, this is the second column. Yes, this is the second column, this is the third column, and this is the fourth column. 4 column I have taken, A, B, C, D, and row 1, 2, only 2 row I have taken. Okay, this is the way how to insert. This is the first way to insert a table. Now you can insert a table. One more process is there to insert a table. Now again you have to go to the insert tab, then under the table you may get to see here insert table. This is the insert table. You will click on insert table, then one dialog box will appear. Now you may get to see here numbers of columns. Suppose you can type here how many columns you want. Suppose I want 6 column, okay, and number of rows. How many rows you want? Suppose I want 3 rows, okay. Now I'll click here, okay. Now you just remember, okay, you just keep in mind 6 column and rows 3. So I will click on okay. Now oh sorry, it came together, this one came together. Okay, I will show you here again. Okay, insert table, then insert table, then how many column I have taken? 6 and rows 3. Okay, now you click on okay. Now you see column is how much? 6. See 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is the 6th column. And how many rows? 3 rows. This is the first row, this is the second row, and this is the third row. Okay, now this is the way how we insert a table in MS Word. Okay, one more process is also there. You can try at home. This is the first process, this is the second process, and this is a you can draw table to by drawing also. You click on draw. Now this symbol came like pencil. You can draw the table here also. Clear? The next topic is how to insert rows and columns. I'll show you here how to insert rows and columns. This is a table I have created, and in this table I want to insert rows and columns. What I will do, I want to insert after name. This is the name, yes, this is the name, and this after I want to insert the rows and columns here after the name. Okay, then what I will do, I will go to the layout tab. I'm in the layout tab only. I'll go to the layout tab. Then under the rows and columns, you will get to see here these options: insert above, insert below, insert left, insert right. Okay, since I want to add the one second. Okay, since I want to insert the rows and columns after names, so what I will do, I'll keep the cursor here in the name, and I'll click on right, insert right. So it will come, the column will be inserted in the right hand side of the name. Okay, suppose if I want to insert the column in the left hand side of the name, so what I will do, I'll keep the cursor here and I'll click on left, insert left. This is the insert left. I'll click on insert left, and the column will be the rows and columns will be added in the left side of the names. You can take this row also. Suppose I want to insert here after roll number, this one. In this way also you can do. Okay, in the insert below also you can do this way, insert above also you can do. Okay, insert above here, this one is the insert above also you can do, but you have to keep the cursor first where you want to add the table. Okay, in which place, in which positions you want to add the table. For that, before you have to keep the cursor. Okay, and one more option is there, I mean one more method is there how to insert the table. You'll keep the cursor here, then you'll click on right click. When you click on right click, you may get to see here insert. Okay, now you see insert column to the left, insert column to the right, insert rows above, insert rows below, insert cell. These are the options came. So you can select the options. Suppose I will select this, insert left. Now see, this row is rows and columns is added in the left hand side of the name. Clear? In this also you can insert the rows and columns. Since you have inserted the columns, now comes how will you delete the columns. Okay, now you keep the cursor here. Suppose I want to delete this column after name, this one, this rows and columns. What I will do, I'll go to the layout tab. This is the layout tab. Okay, then delete option is there. You click on delete options. Now you say delete cell, delete column, delete rows, delete table is there. So I'll show you one by one. This is delete column. Now see, as soon as I click on delete column, this one will get deleted. Now you see, this one get deleted, then roll number came here. Now if I want to delete this row, what I will do, suppose I want to delete this second row, I'll keep the cursor in the second column, in the second row. Then again I will go to the delete options and I will click on delete. Now you see the second row deleted. Okay, now delete table. The fourth one is delete table. Delete table means to the entire table will be, if you click on delete table, the entire table will be deleted. Okay, now delete cell. Now if you click on delete cell, now it's come here, shift cell leave, shift cell up, delete entire row, delete entire column, or here it will show you which cell you want to delete. Okay, first you have to select the cell, this one. Suppose I want to delete this. What I will do, I'll click on this. Now see, this cell get deleted. Okay, only the entire cell get deleted if you if you click on delete cell. Now this is option delete entire row. This if you want to delete the entire row, this entire row will be deleted. Entire, if you want to delete the entire column, this two column, the entire column will be deleted. Okay, this is the way how we delete the rows and columns. The next one is how to merge two or more cell. Okay, now merge means to combine two or more cell into a single cell. That is, we call the process we call it a merging. Okay, now I will show you here how to do merge. Okay, now you see, this is the one cell, in name is in one cell, and this is the another cell. Okay, now what I will do, I will combine these two cell and I will make it a one cell, and this is, we call it the process we call it a merging. Okay, now how we will merge these two cell? First I will select these two cell. Then I will go to the layout tab. This is the layout tab. Okay, now under the layout tab you will get to see here merge. Now under the merge group, you may see merge cell is here. When you click on the merge cell, you just notice, I will click on the merge cell and this two cell will become a single cell. You just notice. Okay, see, when as soon as I click on merge, this two cell become a single cell. Yeah, this is the process how we merge two or more cell into a single cell. The next one is how to split a cell. Splitting a cell means breaking up single cell into a multiple cell. Okay, now I will show you here. Now you see, this is a table I have drawn. This is one cell, this is one cell, this is another cell, this is another cell. Okay, this is a single cell. This all are single cell. Okay, in a single cell, I'll show you here. This is a single cell. In a single cell, when it breaks into multiple cell, this way, when it breaks into multiple cell, this is again, this is become one cell, this one become one cell, this one become another cell. Okay, in a single cell, when it break into a multiple cell, this is, we call it as a split cell. Okay, suppose in this cell also, this is what, this is a single cell, this is a single cell, and in a single cell, when it breaks into a multiple cell, suppose this cell, this is another cell, this is another cell, how many cell, 1 2 3 4, 4 cell. In one cell it breaks into a 4 cell, 1 2 3 4, this is, we call a splitting of cell. I will show you here how to split this cell. Okay, now I want to split this cell where name is written. What I will do, I will go to the layout tab, then under the layout tab you may get to see here merge row. Under the merge row, now this one split cell is there. Now as soon as I click on split cell, now one dialog box appeared on the screen. This is a dialog box. Now you see the numbers of columns and the numbers of rows. You can give the number here, how many rows, how many columns you want and how many rows you want. Suppose I want 3-4 columns, and you know which is the column, you all know, yes or no, this is the column, this is the column, the vertical one is the column, yes, and the horizontal one, this horizontal one is the row, and the row, I suppose I will give 2, I'll give the row 2. Now the number of column is what, 4, and the number of rows is what, 2, rows is 2. Now I'll click on OK. Now you see, this is the column, the number of columns is what, I have given 4, 1 1 2 3 4, this is the 4 column. Okay, this is the 4 column I have given, number of column, and the number of rows is what, how many numbers of rows I have given, 2 numbers of rows, yes or no. Now this one is the row, this one is the first row, yes, and this one is the second row. This is the way how we split a single cell into a multiple cell. Okay, now the process of splitting a cell, the process of split a cell is called a splitting. Clear? The next one is how to move and resize a table. Okay, now you see how I will move this table. I'll click on here on the table. Now you see this plus sign at the top left corner of the table. This is the plus sign. Okay, now what I will do, I'll click here and I will drag it. Now you may see this dotted line. Now, and I will release the button and I can move the table anywhere I want. Again I will, and I want to move in this, I want to move this table at up at the top. What I will do, I'll keep here. This is the way how we move the table. Clear? Now this plus sign is called a table move handle. Through this plus sign, we will click on this plus sign and will drag it, and you release the button, your table will move. Okay, you can keep your table anywhere you want. Now the second one is how to resize a table. Now you see, now this is the, now you can see this square, small square you may get to see at the lower right corner of the table. Now this, when you click on here, you may see the dotted line appears on the table. As soon as you release the button, you may get a desired table size. Okay, this is the way how we move and resize a table. The next one is doing simple calculations. Now in a table you can do calculations also. You can do simple calculations, there is complex calculations, you can do many calculations. Okay, now here one calculations given in your book. This calculations only I will show you practically. okay, so that it will be easier for you to understand. Now you see, this is the table. Okay, this is the table, it is in the book. Now for the calculations, this is a subject: computer, English, maths, science. This is the marks: computer marks 95, English 80, maths 90, and science 75. And here we will do total. Now since we want the total here, so we will keep the cursor here. So we will keep the cursor where we want the result. Okay, suppose if we want the result in the next cell also, suppose I don't want to get this result in this cell, I want to get this result in the next cell, so I can keep the cursor in the next cell also. Okay, so I'll keep the cursor here, then I'll go to the layout tab. Now you may see this formula, this is the formula. Okay, this is the formula. You click on formula. Now you a dialog box appeared. Now you see it is written there, sum above. By default it's there only. Now you click on OK. Now you see, when you click on OK, the total, the sum of this marks came here. 7 plus 5 plus 5, 0, 10, 9, 10, 20, 28, okay, 34. This one 340 came. Here, this is how we do the simple calculations in a table. The next one we will learn adding borders and shading. Now, why we add borders and shading in our table? Because to make our table more beautiful and attractive. That is why we add borders and shading. Now, how we will add borders and shading? First, we will select this. First, we will select the whole table. Okay. Then, we will go to the design tab. Then, here under the table style, you will get to see this border. This is the border. You will click on the border, and whichever border you want. If you want to give no border, then no border will come. Suppose if you want to give some outline border, this one outline border will come. Okay, and if you want to give some other border, then also you can give some other borders. This one only I will give, the previous one. This is the way how we add borders. Now how we apply shading here, how we add shading here. First we will select, you have to select only, then we will go to design tab. On top of it you may see this shading. Okay, now you may choose the color, which color you want to give. This one also. Okay, I'll give this color. I'll click here, and you see the colors appears on the table. This is the way how we add borders and shading. Now the last one is different table style. By using table style, you can change the style of the table. Okay, now what you will do, first you have to select the table. Okay, first you have to select the table, then under the layout you will go to the layout. This is the layout. Under the layout you will sorry, not the layout, design. Under the design you will get this table style. This is a table style group, and these are the table style you can apply on the table. And this is the shading also. I already explained this shading and border, you can apply at the same time. Okay, now suppose I will apply this. I'll apply this. Now you see, as soon as I place the cursor in this style, the table get changed. Now you see, did you see the table get changed? When I click on here, now you see it changed the table. And you can apply the shading also here. Here you can apply shading also. Again you have to select the whole table. You can apply shading, then you can apply border also. Okay, now this is the way how we apply how we use table style on a table.